When someone tells you that you are special, uniquely special, the next immediate question is it just me or is everybody special? And if they tell you no, only you are special, doubt it completely. Because they're saying it to trick your mind, to satisfy your ego. It is perfectly all right to say you are special because everybody is special. Each and every human being, each and every creature of existence is special and unique. We are all chosen ones. Is beautiful. You are the chosen one. You have the hand of God upon your shoulders. Now these others are condemned to go to hell. How can you accept such a thing? What have you done to deserve this special attention of God? You didn't care. Like a kid in a candy store, someone gave you that chocolate, you just took it. Without thinking, why are they giving it? What poison is hidden inside it? It is just sugar coated on the outside. The more you keep sucking on it, the more bitter it gets. After a while, you cannot throw it out because it's given free. And you cannot swallow it because it's bitter. That is religion. You know you are in a very uncomfortable place. That is why you are not free. You're not singing, you're not dancing, you're not celebrating your life. You are still crawling on the floor, searching for answers, searching for meaning. That is the indication that the method has to change, the approach has to change. Gibran says in Madman, in ancient times, as I found my first words, I climbed a sacred mountain and spoke to God, saying, Master, I am your servant. Your hidden will is my guide, and I will obey you forever. But God remained silent and passed away like a mighty storm. After 1,000 years, I ascended the mountain once more, saying, Creator, I am your creation. You fashioned me from clay, and I owe everything to you. Again, God remained silent and vanished like 1,000 swift wings. Another 1,000 years passed, and I spoke to God, saying, Father, I am your child. In your pity and love, you gave me life, and through love and worship, I will inherit your kingdom. Still, God remained silent and passed away like distant mist over the hills. After yet another 1,000 years, I climbed the sacred mountain once again, saying, My God, you are my purpose and my destiny. I am your past and you are my future. I am your roots on earth and you are my blossom in the sky. Together we flourish under the sun's gaze. Then God leaned close to me, whispering sweet words in my ears, like the sea that embraces a running brook. As I descended to the valleys and plains, God was there too. What you're searching for is not something external. Your quest is not for God. It is not for heaven. Your ultimate search is for yourself. You are all that you're searching for. You've just forgotten. You started playing the game of life and you started playing it so well, you totally forgot the player. You forgot the playground. The play itself became your reality. To get back to truth, you have to stop playing first and then start paying attention to the playground and eventually see the player. This cannot happen when you're running around. This cannot happen when you are blindly accepting what is given to you. This requires viveka or discrimination. This requires the ability to separate from separate truth from lies, the ability to see the real from unreal. And this cannot be one momentary desire. This has to be a desire that deeply burns in your heart. It has to be the very beating rhythm of your heart. Everything you do is secondary when compared to this. This is your purpose. This is why you are here. Everything else is deviation. So something should remind you again and again when you are not reflecting on the true nature of your being, when you're not here in the present moment, when you're not watching your body, when you're not watching your mind, when you are unaware, unconscious, something should disturb you. Life is short. Your entire life can be so easily wasted chasing after things that don't mean anything. But existence, in her infinite wisdom, says, you keep this your priority. Rest, everything will happen. You will still enjoy life. You will still sing. You will still dance. You will still smell the flowers. Just because you are wanting to realize your ultimate truth doesn't mean that you are not enjoying life. You have 24 hours in a day. How much time can you dedicate for that one thing that is the most important thing? Half the time, you'll be enlightened. Quarter the time, you will be enlightened. A few hours every day, 3 to 4 hours, that's it. Rest, you do whatever you want. Live your life. Just be watchful, that's about it. Watch your mind, watch your body. Still continue to live your life. There is no need to sacrifice anything on the spiritual path. But if you're not even willing to dedicate the most important moments of your life, those few hours searching for the truth, then you're missing the whole point. When you say, I don't want to put in this effort because it is taking away from my regular course of life. Now, have you seen what that regular course of life is? Where is it taking you? What are you getting out of it? How many people have come before you following that so-called regular course of life? They came knowing nothing and they went knowing nothing. Here you have an opportunity to know something, the most important thing about yourself. Now that is what makes a human birth special, because you have the necessary skills and abilities to use what is given to you in the quest of truth. Searching for truth is not a rare, fancy thing. Whether you want it or not, you are searching. But your truth is a lie. The day you actually get to know that I am only searching for a phantom, which isn't real, when it becomes absolutely clear that you're chasing after imaginary things, what would you do? You would just stop. It's because you're still not fully convinced. You still think there is something out there. There is something in becoming famous. There is something in getting rich. There is something in satisfying the mind. That's why you're chasing after those things. When that day comes, when it becomes absolutely clear that there is nothing out there, whatever you're searching for, it's inside you, you will stop. So you are searching for truth, but you have designated the word truth to all kinds of lies.